right here. Can DTR help Browns continue promising season? Well, I'm going to keep it real with you. I thought DTR was the best rookie not named Stroud or Young. Okay. DTR, if he would have played at Alabama or Georgia or somewhere like that with his skill set that he had at UCLA, they probably would have picked him number one. You know what I mean? This guy is a versatile quarterback. He is the definition of a great RPO quarterback, what an RPO quarterback is supposed to be. He's a guy that can use his feet. He's a guy that can use his arm. And he's a guy, once he gets comfortable, he knows how to use his head as well, too, and not make those stupid mistakes. This guy right here could be the difference in the Browns getting to the playoffs and not making the playoffs this year. But I feel like he can be the guy that takes over for a team that's been looking for a quarterback for 20 years. And I know Deshaun Watson has been paid a lot of money to play the quarterback position for the Browns, but this could be like Willie Pep to Roger Maris. Not Roger Maris, Willie Pep to was it Roger Maris? It could be that grand old story though that they had Willie Pep to Luke Garrick. Yeah, that's who it was. And it could be like that, but we have to see what happens on Sunday. I know everybody's like, I can only go off of what I saw before, and that was a quarterback who looked like a deer in the headlights when they played against the Baltimore Ravens. The guy did not know he was starting in the game until 30 minutes before the game. So, there was a lot that just was unorganized about that day. Then you go out a team that felt kind of disrespected that you weren't calling them the best defense. The Browns had everybody named Mama jocking like, oh my God, they're the best defense I've seen. And they're setting records. And they went and laid an egg and they lose 28-3. Now, it takes a few more weeks, and then Deshaun's not healthy, and they go to PJ Walker. PJ Walker was a good step for DTR to see that, I'm not ready at all. And they're showing me that I'm not ready. How do I get ready? Okay, you go into practice and you do everything that's told of you and you excel and you keep excelling, you keep putting pressure on the starters, you keep putting pressure on the second guy, and then boom, here we are. It's an unfortunate situation for Watson to go out because Watson does give the Browns absolutely the best shot to win at the quarterback position. That was proven last Sunday. But at the end of the day, the show must go on in the NFL, and everybody knows that. So with this move right here, DTR looks to be the guy that can guide the Browns to their first division title in, I don't know, the last 30, 40 years or so. It's a possibility. It can happen. They do have the split with the Ravens. They already have the advantage over the Bengals, who pretty much are going to live in the basement for the rest of the year. Big win Sunday. If they're able to beat the Steelers, that will put them in a split with the Steelers right there. They would be now 3-2 in the division, and all they got to do is have this final game with the Bengals, and hopefully everything works out because everybody has to remember the Ravens do have to play the Steelers and they do have to play the Bengals again. I know the Bengals probably won't be good by the time. No, they already swept the Bengals. I'm sorry. They got to play the Steelers again. So, both teams are at 3-2. So if that's to occur. So pretty much that's going to be what it is right there. I just really feel that DTR is ready to make the move forward. He's going to have a great complementary of weapons with Amari Cooper, David Njoku. Also, Elijah Wood has been stepping up his game. And then you see he got his boy Cedric Tillman there as well, too. And then Austin Watkins was the guy that was his favorite receiver in preseason, and he's on the active roster as well too. I expect him to get a lot of looks and some targets in this game as well too. He'll figure out ways to get open for DTR, and DTR will find the open man. That's what it's all about. So with that, will the Browns be able to be successful? Sunday will tell the story, but it's a one game at a time situation, and we know right now the defense has to have the attitude of walk with me, little brother, and I'll get you to the goal. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it shakes out, and we move forward from there. All right, let's go ahead and talk about last night's boxing match, and that was between Shakur Stevenson and Edwin De Los Santos. Shakur wins the WBC lightweight title in a lackluster fight at T-Mobile Arena. Shakur